This is Danny Flexon here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by my old friend Lerrone Richards, the new IBO super-middleweight champion. You must be delighted.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy. It's a big win on the weekend. A win that some people didn't expect me to win, but I knew I had the ability. I knew I had the skill set to get the job done, and that's what I've done.
Was anything that played out on Saturday night a surprise to you? Did anything go differently from how you expected it?
Do you know what? I went into the fight with an open mind. I didn't know what to expect. I was just more focused on what I had to do. But yeah, I learned a lot of things in there about myself, and one of them is that I'm officially a world-class operator.
You are indeed. And the one thing that surprised me, I suppose, or at least a mild surprise, is that you took it to him a lot more than I expected you to. Certainly in the second half of the fight, held your own very well on the inside. Was that part of the plan? Was Dave happy with that, for example?
Well, I like to mix things up, and I have said in the past I like to do I can box in the front foot, I can box in the back foot. I just do what I can do to make the fight easier for myself. But yeah, I saw an opportunity to sort of push him back and sit in the pocket, so I took it. As for Dave was happy with it. There was a few things that he wanted me to sort of do, which I didn't do at times, but overall, he was very happy with the performance.
When the final bell sounded, you were waiting for the decision. Did you feel it was a formality, or was there doubt in your mind?
I thought I won the fight, clearly. But when I heard 115, 113, and then it said 116, 112 to him, I was like, wait a second. But I knew deep down in my heart that I got enough to get the victory. So I was very pleased when they said and the new.
Yeah, I mean, I think that might kind of get overshadowed by the scores in the Chisora fight. But I thought 116, 112 to Gongora was an absolute shocker.
Yeah, it weren't great, was it? But the main thing is that got the win, and we can move forward.
Was he because obviously you've proved your world level by beating him. Was he as good as you thought he would be?
Yeah, I knew what I signed up for. He was a former Olympian, two-time Olympian, good amateur pedigree, good professional, got a good win under him. Obviously, the one that he knocked that guy out in, which sort of built his profile. So I knew that he was going to be a good operator. It was just for me to showcase and show everyone that I'm better, and I feel I've done that on Saturday night.
What was it that you'd seen in him? Because you've been asking for the fight for a while. We talked about it at the DAZN launch well before it was signed. Why was he the one you'd picked out?
Because he was the most dangerous. I like to, step up to the challenge. I like to be in fights where people think, oh, he ain't going to win, because I prove people wrong. And I smile after I've done it, like I'm doing now.
And so,
yeah, so, he was a good operator, and I wanted to show everyone and prove to myself, which I've always known, that I'm a world-class operator.
Now, we talked about the relative value of the IBO championship compared to the more established sanctioning bodies before the fight. Has your view on that changed at all, having now, the adulation and getting the belt strapped around your waist? Has anything changed?
I'm a proud IBO world champion. But, there's still more for me to achieve. I think for this fight was more the win, more than anything, because you get guys who box for the IBO title and they're boxing nobodies. But no disrespect to those people, but you got me fighting Carlos Gongora, top 10 in a Ring magazine, top 10 in every governing body, dangerous operator. The guy had just as much knockouts as I had fights at the time. So the fact that I won and I beat Carlos Gongora doing it, it makes it more important.
I'm sure you're aware of this, but now you're in, presumably, the Ring top 10 and going up with the sanctioning bodies after beating Gongora. There's kind of no way back now. You're world level, and that's it, kind of thing. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it excites me. Listen, from the beginning, obviously, I said there's something to learn at every level. British, Commonwealth, European, won the IBO world now, and now it's keep stepping up and making them, the right steps for me to fulfill my dreams. I've got a good team in SJAM, managing my career, Matrim, Dave Coldwell, of course, that are going to guide my career in the right direction.
Does this kind of validate or further validate your decision to join Dave Coldwell, to uproot yourself and move and stuff as well? Because you were unbeaten, you'd barely lost a round. Most people in that position wouldn't think of making the change, but you obviously felt there was something you needed to adapt, and you took the bull by the horns and did it.
You see, Danny, I'm a realist, and if I have to adjust or I have to make a few changes, then I will. Because at the end of the day, I have one career. Coaches, managers, promoters, they all have more than one career. They've got more than one fighter coming in every time. It's like a conveyor belt. So I need to think about myself. And it was the right decision, me joining Dave Coldwell. And I'm very happy.
Where do you go from here? Obviously, you're going to enjoy Christmas, I would hope. But after that, what level of opponent? What are the boxes you still want to tick? What's 2022 got in store?
Well, people forget, I've only had 16 professional fights, and I've achieved this. So I've achieved all these titles in such a small amount of fights. So I just want to keep progressing now, keep learning, gaining as much experience as I can, going up the levels, add some more strings to my bow. And then we'll see what the future holds. I do want to get a couple more fights at this level, and then we can move to elite.
And by that point, would you expect the other 4 major championships to either be vacant or to have a holder that's not Canelo?
I don't know. I'm not really sort of focused on that. Main thing is myself. But I believe that if a belt is vacant, or if belts do become vacant, because obviously Canelo is what it's been said that Canelo is moving up, I should be first in line.
Well, let's hope that's the case. I know there's talk of John Ryder fighting Daniel Jacobs next. That's a pretty big world level fight in your division, looking to take place in the UK in February, I believe. What do you make of that fight, and the winner of that? Is that someone you'd be interested in?
Of course. I think it's a good fight. I think it's a good world level fight. Daniel Jacobs he was middleweight, wasn't he? And he's moved up to super middleweight. Yeah, it's a good fight. I'll be there to watch it. I'll be ringside to watch that. But yeah, the winner, I'll be more than happy to fight them. No problem.
We're going to see you dive in the ring and confront the winner. It's not really your style, is it?
Not really my style, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, mate.
And you treated us to a song once again after the victory. Do you feel a bit of pressure to do it every time now? Because you've set the standard.
Do you know what? I don't feel pressure. I love singing. I sing in the gym. I sing in the shower. I sing just before I go to bed. So it's okay.
Good stuff. What's the plans for Christmas?
I'm just going to spend time with the family. It's a family time at Christmas. So spend time with the family. I haven't really spent much quality time with them, because I've been in camp for such a long period of time. So I want to give some time to them and just enjoy my victory.
What do they get for you, though? What do you get for the man who's just won a title? Do you know what I mean? What else is there? It's tricky for them.
Pardon?
It's hard for them, isn't it? It's a challenge.
It's hard for them, yeah. Do you know what? Their love's enough, mate. Their love's enough.
And just wanted to ask you something. On the commentary during your fight on DAZN, I'm not sure which of the commentators said it, but they said, I spoke to Lerrone earlier in the week and he really loves bees, really loves them. Now, obviously, I know you wear the gear and the Muhammad Ali quote. Do you really love bees?
I don't think I said that. But one thing I did say is that I wear the bee because of Muhammad Ali. Felt like a butterfly sting like a bee. That's why I win it. That's why I wear it. And I said I like the colours of the bee.
Yeah, because no one loves bees, do they, really?
Nah, no one loves bees. So.
I would put it quite like, but yeah, inspired by Muhammad Ali. So it's nothing to do with football either. That was another thing that came up on social media.
Nothing to do with football, no. Nothing.
Good. I'm glad we cleared up. Are you into football at all? Do you have a team?
Yeah, AFC Wimbledon's my team, the Dons, so
be, yeah.
That's my team, yeah. And I just want to give a big shout out to them as well. They supported me all the way. And it's a shame, we couldn't get more people down, but hopefully next fight's in London and everyone can come down and support me.
Great stuff. Well, yeah, congratulations once again. I say once again, I don't know if I said it at the start, but congratulations. And look forward to a really exciting year for you in 2022.
Thank you. I appreciate that, mate. I just want to say a quick thank you to my sponsors, FCR Markets and Paul Strength and BoxFit for all the support, as without them, this won't be possible.
Great stuff. You have a great Christmas. You've more than earned it. And
mate,
see you in the new year.
Respect, my friend. Thank you, yeah.
Cheers, mate. Take care.